problem number 3. Al is holding 4 cards in his hand. The ace of spades, the ace of hearts, the ace of clubs, and the ace of diamonds. Steve pulls 2 of the cards from Al's hand without looking, and we're asked to figure out what's the probability that Steve has pulled at least one black ace. Alright, well, he's got all aces, so he's obviously going to pull an ace. There's a 100% chance that he's going to pull out an ace. But the main thing is black, right? What's the probability that it's going to be black? Well, you might think, well, you know, you've got half of the cards are black, so maybe there's a 50-50 chance. But let's be careful. I have to look at this. Let's draw out a tree for what this would look like. Alright, so there's, you know, 2 black cards. Alright, so this would be the, we'll call this the spade. I'll try and draw a spade there. And here's the club. Alright, and there's 2 red cards, right? There's a heart, and there's a diamond. Okay? So, you know, what's the probability that you're going to pull out the black spade? Well, it's going to be 1/4. And the same way for the club, or the heart, or the diamond. Alright, so there's a 1/4 chance that you're going to get any one of those cards, great, because there's 4 cards and you're going to pick one of them. So, and then you're going to pull out another card. Alright, he's taking 2 cards. So if he pulled the black spade out first, then he could pull out the club, or he could pull out the heart, or he could pull out the diamond. Okay? Those are the possibilities. If he pulled out the club, then he could pull out the spade, or he could pull out the heart or the diamond. And if he pulled out the heart, then he's got the spade left, or the club. Oops. Trying to be fancy and draw these all out so you can see what I'm talking about. Takes a little more time. So here's the club. And the other thing he's got left is the diamond. Alright, the diamond. And if he pulled out the diamond first, then what have we got? He'll have the spade left that he could pull out. He could pull out the club, or he could pull out the heart, right? That's the other thing that's left. Alright, so let's look at these scenarios. Now, on the second draw, there's only 3 cards left, so there's a 1/3 chance that he's going to pull any one of these cards out. Alright, whoops, that's not 4. Here, I'll just draw over it. There's no way I can erase that. 1/3, okay, so it's 1/3 chance for every one of these. I think it might be a little tough to draw those all out. But, so for each scenario, you've got 1/12. And what's the probability that he pulled out at least one black ace? Well, you could also look at this. You could use complementary counting. Complementary counting, which means counting the complement, counting the thing that completes the whole. Alright, that's where the compla comes from. It's complement with an E. So, the complement of at least one black ace is no black aces. So in that case, he would pull out 2 red cards. And the only place I see where he can pull out 2 red cards, let me get a different color. The place where he can pull out 2 red cards are here, alright, or here. Alright, and so that's 2 out of how many possibilities? We got 1, 2, 3, we got 3 times 4 essentially, right? So 2 out of 12. Let me switch back to, so the complement is 2 red cards. And so there's 2 chances out of 12, so that's equal to 1/6. And then in order to figure out what's the chance of at least one black card, well, that's just going to be all the other cases, right? And all the other cases you have at least one black card. Some of them you have 2 black cards, but you've got at least one black card, so 1 minus 1/6 is equal to 5/6. Okay, that's the answer. And, you know, given the fact that we've got the tree right here, you can actually see that all the scenarios where you get at least one black card. So obviously, all of these, you're going to have at least one black card, because the first card you pulled out was a black. And so that's 6 cases right there. And then we have 2 cases down here for each of the heart and the diamond. So that's 4 more cases down here. So you can see that's 10 out of a total of 12, and that's equal to 5/6. So that's finding, not using complementary coloring, but finding it, you know, the probability directly. You have 4 cases out of 12. I mean, what am I saying? 10 cases out of 12, which gives you 5/6. So either way, the answer is 5/6, which is higher than you would think, right? I mean, so there's a pretty good chance that you're going to pull out at least one black card. So there you go.